Hey Tech fans, welcome back to another installment of This Week in Georgia Tech Athletics. I'm your host, Roddy Jones. In his last game at Bobby Dodd Stadium, it was the Tevin Washington show on Saturday as the senior quarterback led the Jackets to a 42-24 victory over the Duke Blue Devils. Washington threw for 3 touchdowns and ran for another, with a rushing touchdown setting the school and ACC record for career rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, previously held by Joshua Nesbitt. Robbie Godhigh was on the receiving end of 2 of those touchdowns, giving him 5 total touchdowns in the last 2 games. The win gave the Jackets 6 on the year, making them bowl eligible for the 16th consecutive year. The team also found out Monday morning that it will be representing the Coastal Division of the ACC in the championship game on December 1st in Charlotte against Florida State. Next up, however, is a trip to Athens, where they'll face the number 3 Georgia Bulldogs. Game time is at 12 p.m. and will be televised on ESPN. The volleyball team split the weekend, falling to Duke 3-1 and defeating Wake Forest in straight sets. Senior Monique Meade notched her 1,000th career dig in the game against Duke. The team plays the final game of its regular season Tuesday at Clemson. It wasn't pretty for much of the game, but the men's basketball team ended up defeating Presbyterian in a rout, 52-38. Freshmen Marcus Georges-Hunt and Robert Carter Jr. each had 10 points in the win. The team heads to Anaheim for the DirecTV Classic, where they'll take on Rice on Thursday night at 9 p.m. on ESPN. They'll also play on Friday and Sunday. The women's team bounced back in a big way with a big win over Kennesaw State, 80-51, and edging past Marquette, 76-72. In the win over Kennesaw State, junior Ty Marshall scored the 1,000th point of her career, making her the 26th player in Tech history to eclipse the mark. Against Marquette, junior Dawn May tied a career high with 23 points, and freshman Brittany Jackson added 21 to lead the Jackets. Next up is a Thanksgiving trip to San Juan, Puerto Rico, where the team will take on Syracuse at noon on Friday and University of Wisconsin at Milwaukee at noon on Saturday. Congratulations to our student athletes of the week. Senior quarterback Tevin Washington tied a career high with 3 touchdown passes and ran for a touchdown as well, lifting the Jackets to a 42-24 victory over Duke and leading the team to bowl eligibility for the 16th consecutive year. He's now the school and ACC career leader in rushing touchdowns for a quarterback. Junior Ty Marshall helped Georgia Tech to a 2-0 week with wins over Kennesaw State and Marquette. In the win against the Owls, Marshall scored her 1,000th career point, becoming the 26th Yellow Jacket to reach the milestone, and only the 10th to do so before her senior season. For the week, she averaged 15.5 points, a team best 7 rebounds, and added 8 assists and 7 steals, playing only 20 minutes per game. That's all for today. Join us again next week for another edition of This Week in Georgia Tech Athletics. And remember, visit RamblingWreck.com for recaps, event, and ticket information for all Georgia Tech sports. Until next time, I'm your host, Roddy Jones, saying, to hell with Georgia.